Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Praise to Allah, and we're now with our special guest today. We're with our brother James.
James, yes, 85 years of age. I just hope I'm strong enough to go through this interview. My throat has been giving me trouble.
Well, I was told that that's a brother just told me that's the gift of Hajj, is this special voice we get afterwards when we can't.
I believe so. Well, I'm not alone in this, actually. Most of our companions in the party are in the same condition.
So we're here. Tell us where we are. Where are we located?
Well, we're located in Jeddah in a rather nice hotel here.
Not very far from Mecca.
No, not very far. I don't know how many kilometers, but the journey time was about an hour or something like that. A lot depends on the traffic.
Yeah, it does. So why would you and I, be here in a place usually associated with Arabs and that type of thing?
Well, we're here as a newcomer to the Muslim faith. I'm bound to come here, if Allah wills, during my lifetime at least once. And I've been most fortunate with the people who have helped me come to the position I'm in today. And you're one of them, Brother Yusuf, to have this marvelous experience to come on this Hajj. It really has been. It's not been easy for me because I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm not really, to be quite honest, used to a lot of crowds of people, but it's been worth it, and I've struggled on, and I think I've completed everything as it should have been done, inshallah.
That and more. I've been with you right along, and I'm sure that you've done that and more, inshallah. And now we would like to ask you a question. Through your life, now you're 85 years old, mashallah, and many people never attain that age. But in your experience, could you give us a little background, some of the places you've been, things you've done?
Well, I was born in Scotland a long time ago. I have a middle-class family. My father was a doctor, but they were overseas in Nigeria, and he was overseas, and I didn't really see much of him, so I grew up with Scottish Presbyterian Christian relatives, and they gave me the background of believing in God and worshipping Him. And then complications came on in that scheme later on. I went to a Roman Catholic school, and I was confused and never really adjusted too well to what was then a sort of new religion to me. True, but then I thought to myself, look, you're getting on in age now. Now, you've always believed in God, but you haven't been praying to Him or worshipping Him for years. So it's about time you got down and did something about it. Now, nobody forced me, but I always had a feeling that although Jesus is only a prophet, one of Allah's prophets, and I thought that the Muslim religion was the only one for us. So I decided. So
you already had this embedded in the background of it somewhere.
It must have been. It wasn't something that popped up after seeing the rather, what I consider to be appalling way the country had gone downhill with so much promiscuity and greed, gluttony and what have you, all the evils that the Holy Quran tells us we should avoid and fight. So I decided to become a Muslim. Nobody twisted my arm, nobody forced me, but it was just through Allah's intervention that completely, almost not accidentally, but I was making a money transfer to some poor Africans in South Africa who were suffering. I'm not a rich person, but through them, through a money exchange shop, an internet cafe, which was run by a Somali chap. Now, I'd been to Somaliland, and my brother had been a doctor in Somaliland at one time, so they weren't completely strangers to me. So I realized that this fellow was quite a religious Muslim, religious Somali, rather, I should say. And he introduced me to the Islamic Center in Parsons Green. And I went down to see them one day, and there and then I was accepted. I made the ashadu.
The Shahada.
Shahada. Excuse me, I'm really...
That's all right. Go ahead.
And I went, and then on the 10th of June, 2008, and it's been the best thing I've done.
In your whole life. Now you're talking about through your whole life. What does this stand out as the most?
I think it must be. Yes, it is.